Title: Gramps at the Yoke? U.S. House Committee pumps up pilot retirement age to 67. TLDR. Summary. Guess who's still flying the friendly skies? Granny and Grandad. The U.S. House Committee narrowly passed a change to keep commercial pilots at the helm till they're 67, up from 65. Not everyone's on board, though. Unions are grumbling and the Senate's yet to weigh in. The reason? Pilot shortages causing airline service to nosedive. Well folks, your next cross-country trip might be piloted by someone who remembers when disco was a thing. Yes, indeed, we're talking about the U.S. House Committee deciding to push the mandatory commercial pilot retirement age up to 67. Why is that, you ask? It's not just because they think our pilots get better with age like a fine wine. The House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee did a tightrope walk with the vote, teetering at 32 for and 31 against. The decision rides on an amendment proposed in a 5-year bill to reauthorize the Federal Aviation Administration's safety and infrastructure programs. Talk about a nail-biter, eh? On the other side of the tarmac, the Regional Airline Association, RAA, are throwing their hands up in the air, and not because the flight is bumpy. They're cheering on this retirement age hike. It's all down to some scary stats. According to the RAA, 324 airports have lost, on average, a third of their air service. Some 14 small airports have lost all service. We're talking over 400 planes parked, up with nobody to fly them. It's like a flying car parking lot. But not everyone is digging this age-up vibe. The Airline Pilots Association, ALPA, is sending out some serious SOS signals. Their concern? That the proposal would still prevent pilots older than 65 from flying in most countries outside the US. What's the point of having senior pilots if they can't take us on a worldwide tour? On top of all this, the proposal isn't home and dry just yet. It's got to navigate through the stormy skies of the US Senate committee. Who knows whether they'll be up for this pension age ascent? So, dear readers, we're left to ponder. Is age just a number when you're thousands of feet in the sky? Or should we be worrying about Grandpa's ability to land the plane? After all, we trust pilots with our lives. Is an extra 2 years of experience worth the risk, especially if our senior captains can't even go global? And that brings us to our ultimate question for you to chew over. Would you feel comfortable flying with a pilot who's almost 70, or do you think it's time they hung up their wings? Let us know. Disclaimer: this article is intended for information purposes only. It is not intended as financial, investment, or any other type of advice. Always conduct thorough research before making decisions relating to your personal circumstances.